Good night and welcome to another edition of Sports Monday. I am Paul Lopez. Making it to the NBA is every young basketball player's ultimate dream, and it all begins with early training. Daniel Brockett, a resident of Crooked Tree and a dedicated basketball coach, left his full-time teaching job to help kids learn the basics of basketball through the Conquering Lions Academy. His passion and commitment are inspiring the next generation of athletes.
I was a teacher at the Crooked Tree Government School, and so I was always working with kids, and I always had this passion to work with kids, But while I was teaching, even though I was working with kids, I am still never felt like I was living out my purpose.
Sometimes when they're angry, I just want to play ball or do something to take it off of my mind.
Help.
Sometimes.
At the Conquering Lions Academy, it's not just about learning defensive and offensive skills. There are important life skills to be learned, and Coach Brockett knows this well. He often starts his workout sessions by inspiring his players with a Bible verse and a word of prayer, setting a positive tone for the day.
This is our Bible verse that we're women do that camp prayer, but God has not given us a spirit of
Fear.
Say?
Fear.
But He
has given us a spirit of sound, mind, love, and bravery.
God has not given us a spirit of fear, right? But love, power, and sound mind, right? So that is the mindset that we supposed to go by this court with. That we're not supposed to be fearful because we serve God, and we know that God not give you a spirit of fear. It is really challenging because each child come from a different background, Then also some of them are challenged with certain I don't know what's the terminology, because we do have some kids with ADHD as well, so they are very hyperactive, So I try find ways on how to keep them engaged in the workout and keep them focused.
The Conquering Lions Academy and Coach Brockett are starting to see the rewards of their hard work. They've become one of the top basketball teams in the 6 to 14 age group, remaining undefeated in several tournaments. Interestingly, the team has only one female player, Kenya Gillett. With no female team or tournaments available, Kenya competes with the boys, and she's not intimidated at all. She doesn't see herself at a disadvantage and holds her own on the court.
It feels good because sometimes I beat them.
I understand from your coach that you are one of the most disciplined players on this team. Why is it important for you to be disciplined?
Because when a coach says something, I have to listen.
When a coach says something, you have to listen. And where does that get you, or what does that do for you?
When you listen, you get to play better and do better stuff.
Teamwork is one of the most important lessons taught at the Conquering Lions Academy. They've built a culture that values the contributions of every team member, from the oldest players to the youngest, who are just 6 years old. Everyone's efforts are recognized and appreciated, creating a supportive and inclusive environment.
How you could play by other places, or when you grow up you could be a star of basketball and you could sign autographs. I like about you could have fun and enjoy your time, and then one day you can be a star and you can win the championship.
Do you have a basketball player that you look up to?
Luka Doncic.
Who?
Luka Doncic.
You look up to Luka, so you like that Luka is at the Lakers now?
Not really.
Today was an extremely hot day for basketball. Without cover over the basketball court, training must take place without any relief from the heat except during breaks, which must be taken frequently. Before the Conquering Lions Academy came along, structured basketball training in Crooked Tree Village was almost unheard of. The academy has filled that gap, but it's not without its expenses. The dedication to providing quality training comes with significant costs, but the impact on the community has been invaluable.
I will be honest with you, it's a bit challenging, It's I stopped my 9 to 5, my 8 to 5, 8 to 3 as a teacher, I stopped my job and I came to do this, and I haven't gotten the support as I would want, but I must say there's a lot of people who support any way they can. Like for example with the water that we use today, I have to take that money out of my pocket. So then also for the basketball, we need more basketball gears. There's a reason why other countries are way ahead of us, because they have the right equipment and they have everything needed in order for their players to strive in the sport. So yes, with in terms of the funding, what I do to try to receive an income, I charge monthly. I charge $70 a month for each kid. But to be honest, not everybody are able to afford that. You know what I mean?
Turn them back.
No, I don't. I don't turn them back.
The Conquering Lions are scheduled to play in the Pee Wee Invitational Valentine Edition this coming weekend. Switching gears from basketball to football, the Albion Strikers faced off against the Goal Getters on Saturday in the Under-15 female football tournament at Berger Field. The standout player was Trenice Amaya of the Albion Strikers, who scored 4 of her team's 5 goals, with the 5th goal coming from Damika Jones. The Goal Getters managed to score 1 goal thanks to Shalane Hazel. On the regional front, Belizean athletes had a stellar weekend. Several track and field athletes traveled to Mexico for a World Athletics Sanction event and are returning home with an impressive 10 medals, 7 of which are gold. It's a fantastic start to 2025 for Belize athletics. Meanwhile, Belize's male under-17 national team is also in Mexico, competing in the CONCACAF qualifier games. They had a strong showing on Friday, defeating Dominica with a score of 7-0, but fell to Nicaragua on Sunday 1-0. They're gearing up to play against Mexico on Tuesday. Well, folks, that's all we have for you in tonight's coverage of Sports Monday. Catch you in the next one.